what were the lessons? What are the lessons that you derive out of your curiosity? So out of all these troubles that you've been through, what are the lessons that you've learned?
Measure twice, cut once. That. I love that I'm a curious person. I really do, because, as I said, for me personally, it serves me as feeling connected, knowing what's going on. But I learned, like, of course, nurture your curiosity. Embrace your curiosity as well, because I believe, at least the way it affects me, my curiosity helps me to remain connected to my inner child, to my more fun side. My job is stressful, as everyone's job is stressful, don't get me wrong, but this kind of enables me to remember the fun in life.
Yeah.
You know? Now, however, I want to remain fun, but measure twice, cut once. Like, check what
Wisdom,
you're getting
right?
yourself into. Yes, call it wisdom.
Yeah,
Yes, I
it is
guess
wisdom,
so.
so-
I guess so. But otherwise, I mean, it's been quite some time since I found myself into travel. I'm happy to say. How about you, though? Although you're not perhaps the biggest travel fanatic, would you consider yourself as a curious person, you think?
Yeah, yes. When I was younger, I used to daydream quite a lot, especially during math lessons. So I'm curious, and I mean that is why I started this podcast as well. I'm curious about the perspectives and thought process of other people as well. So I'm curious to learn about the human nature and other human beings as well. So that is, I think that is one of my greatest curiosities, to get to know people and what makes them tick, how they reason and why they reason in that way. So that is, so earlier we were mentioning that if I am to watch a movie, I will try to analyze the movie and try to derive lessons on that. So I'm curious on, for example, if I'm reading an article, I would ask myself, what drove the author to write that in that word and using those words.
Wow.
So I tend to look at things from a deeper point of view.
That's quite deep.
So I do ask these questions. It doesn't happen all the time, because otherwise I would fry up my brain. So
And it's good to switch it off.
yes, but I like to watch things with intent as well. So I think I'm curious in that way. Yes.
You're mentioning people and their perspectives. What I also think is very, very interesting, it is beautiful, is that we are so many people in this world living on the same planet. Okay, obviously different cultures comes about, different worlds almost, you know, even different continent can be a whole different world. But ultimately, if, for example, we go small scale, we focus on Malta. Okay, Malta's small, everyone knows what's happening in Malta, we always know what's going on. But at the same time, although we are living in the same context per se, the same societal context, let's put it that way, we all have a different story. That blows my mind.
Yes.
It's incredible. I love it. It's part of why I love traveling, because I like to travel.
Yeah.
I know we end up saying like a local, and then we end up on Google Maps and following Google Maps.
Yes,
but I like to go to these authentic places where I can connect or at least meet or mingle, because it is fascinating.
Yeah.
It is fascinating. We can be looking at this plant and we are looking at something different.
Yes. And that goes hand in hand with the theme of the podcast as well. I like to meet with individuals. They share their own journey of growth, because even though it's growth, it's the plant that you are saying. Everyone sees it from a different point of view, and everyone experiences growth and the plant in a different way. So everyone has experience. Everybody has a story to tell.
That's right.
And so that is what fascinates me as well. So I can very much relate to what you're saying. Besides being curious, you're very creative as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
So